He's under investigation for allegedly selling prescriptions on the street, even fueling an epidemic in one small town. Today, Dr. Paul DeWeese, a former state representative, went on the offensive, comparing his accusers to the Gestapo. Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker has tracked this case from West Michigan all the way to the UP, and he just returned from Lansing with the latest. Ken?
Brian, it seemed an odd setting, the Rotary Club of Lansing, but it's where Dr. DeWeese lashed out at the federal agents who are investigating him and where Target 8 finally caught up with him. Were you selling prescriptions? That's what they're alleging.
Right, absolutely not.
In court records, the feds allege that DeWeese knowingly sold prescriptions for painkillers and other narcotics to patients who sold them on the streets. The investigation stretched from Muskegon to Lansing to Escanaba, where police say he polluted the streets with junkies. You were not polluting the city streets in Escanaba with junkies?
Absolutely not.
These are the questions we wanted to ask DeWeese last week during a Target 8 investigation into pill pushing, but he didn't return our messages. Hey, Ken Kolker from Wood TV.
I'm not interested in talking to you, sir.
We're doing a story about...
I know you're doing a story. Thank you. Get the hell out of here.
Today, DeWeese went on the offensive during a speech to the Rotary Club of Lansing. He accused the feds of targeting good doctors over the misdeeds of their patients.
This issue is the Gestapo and guns approach by the DEA and the FBI toward legitimate medical providers.
DEA and FBI agents raided his Lansing office in July, seizing medical records. A month later, the state suspended his medical license. DeWeese says the feds are scaring away doctors who treat pain and addiction, leading patients to the streets and to heroin.
This epidemic is increasingly caused directly by the FBI and the DEA.
He did acknowledge, though, that he has allowed patients to live with him, even while writing them prescriptions.
The allegation is that somehow I had them come in there so that they would do personal services for me, that there was a quid pro quo, that somehow I had created a class of indentured servants. That is the charge. And that is absolutely, categorically false.
Now, DeWeese says he has asked the state to lift the suspension of his license, allowing him to practice again. A date has not yet been set for a hearing. I'm Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker.